Welcome to this series of presentations focused on the Reforma objectives, those characteristics of a biblically based ministry. The world desperately needs Christian leaders who know Scripture and can effectively serve the church. Reforma's objectives are globally recognized standards providing quality assurance for national and local regulatory agencies and for church leadership. These presentations are not designed to give you the answers, but rather to help you on the path to developing and strengthening these characteristics in your own life and ministry. More information can be obtained at re-forma.global. We continue with Objective 3.6. Explain how the Bible should relate to and inform culture in their context. From the beginning of this lesson, we want to remember a verse we've quoted many times. Paul says to Timothy in 2 Timothy 3:16 through 17, all Scripture is breathed out by God and profitable for teaching, for reproof, for correction, and for training in righteousness, that the man of God may be complete, equipped for every good work. As we've said many times, the Word is the ultimate authority. When we get out of the book, we lose. There are thousands of diverse cultures in the world today, many of which identify as Christian, but some of which cling to cultural practices which are condemned in the Word. In my own personal travels, I've seen Christian cultures who condone ancestor worship, traditional healers such as witch doctors, fornication, smoking, and drinking in excess. Some hold so strongly to the importance of their own culture expressions that they cannot recognize that while they were born once into that culture, they're now born again into another culture. There are a number of significant truths that we must acknowledge. First, the God of the Word is the God who made the world and created us. Paul's defense before the men of Athens is recorded in Acts 17:24 through 28. The Lord, the God who made the world and everything in it, being Lord of heaven and earth, does not live in temples made by man, nor is he served by human hands, as though he needed anything, since he himself gives to all mankind life and breath and everything. And he made from one man every nation of mankind to live on all the face of the earth, having determined allotted periods and the boundaries of their dwelling place, that they should seek God and perhaps feel their way toward him and find him. Yet, he is actually not far from each one of us, for in him we live and move and have our being, as even some of your own poets have said, for we are indeed his offspring. Because he is the creator, because he is sovereign, he gets to say what is right and what is wrong. Second, the God of the Word proved himself to be the true and living God. Third, the moral standards handed down to us are the standards created by the God who created us. He is good and perfect and only does good. He never requires from us anything but good. Fourth, the standards God requires of us are expressions of God's own perfectly good, perfectly holy moral character. Finally, because God is unchanging, what he laid down for us still applies today. Scripture is universal to time, place, and culture.